Hey guys, it's Rachel, and today I have my last She's the First video in the hashtag Bake It Change campaign. And I know, it seems like the end came so fast. I feel like I just made my announcement video and this is already the last bake sale table theme, but it is a good one if you cannot tell already. It is a funfetti theme because She's the First 7th birthday is on November 1st, and that is the end of the hashtag Bake It Change campaign. So even though this is my last video in the series, it is not the end of our hashtag Bake It Change times, because you guys can still go out and hold your bake sales. And I think a great idea is to just make the tie-dye cupcakes if you want to. You don't even have to go out and make a ton of desserts or anything. You can just bake a batch of tie-dye cupcakes and sell them and raise money for girls' education, and I think that would be great too. And by the way, if you are very confused about what I'm talking about with She's the First or Bake It Change or why I'm doing hashtag signs all of a sudden, make sure to read the description box below and I'll give you guys lots of information on She's the First and my role as the hashtag Bake It Change ambassador. I'm really gonna miss doing this. This is very satisfying. Anyways though, today we are making this giant funfetti donut. Now this was supposed to be more funfetti-ified with the chocolate cake being funfetti also, but for some reason when I baked the sprinkles into the cake, they all just disappeared, which is the strangest occurrence to me. But actually I like how it looks with the chocolate cake being plain. It gives a nice contrast to the golden Oreos, and to serve it you just slice it up and serve it on a plate, and it's really easy. And then also on the She's the First YouTube channel, you can learn how to make these classic funfetti cupcakes as well as the birthday cake Rice Krispie treats. These are so cute. And we've also got these slice and bake funfetti cookies. The really great thing about those is that since it's slice and bake, you can make it ahead of time and then just bake it up for your bake sale. But anyways though, if you want to learn how to make this, or this, go on over to the She's the First YouTube channel and I'll have that video linked in the description box below. But without further ado, let us make our giant donut now. So let's get started. First off, in a large bowl you'll need 1 3/4 cups of flour. I recommend making this in a spouted bowl, and you'll see why in just a little bit. Now we're going to add in 2 cups of sugar, along with 3/4 cups of cocoa powder, 2 teaspoons of baking soda, 1 teaspoon of baking powder, and a ½ teaspoon of salt. Then just go ahead and give this a whisk. Set that aside. And then in a separate bowl you'll need 1 cup of buttermilk. Now if you don't have buttermilk, it's totally fine. Just combine a tablespoon of vinegar with a cup of regular milk. We're also going to add in a ½ cup of vegetable oil, 3 eggs, and a teaspoon of vanilla extract. And then just whisk that all through. Now grab your dry ingredients again, and then just pour the wet ingredients into the dry ingredients. Whenever I make this, I always try to whisk it together, but then that never works because it's too thick. So every single time I have to put the whisk away, grab a spatula, and proceed. My job is really complicated. Alright, that looks perfect. And now for the most important ingredient, 1 cup of coffee. Don't worry if you don't like coffee, you definitely can't taste the coffee in the cake, but if you're really averse to it, or you just don't want to make a cup of coffee, you can also use just a cup of boiling water. The idea here is that we're blooming the cocoa powder just to give it a deeper flavor. Now here I have a baking pan lined with aluminum foil, and I just did this to catch any spillage from the cake batter. Now grab your giant donut pans, and you can see I've just greased and floured these. And then here is where the spout comes in handy. You can see this makes it a lot neater to fill your pans up, so you don't have to worry about spilling it all over the place. And now here is where the mystery of the sprinkles comes in. You can see here I added like a significant amount of sprinkles, I thought, but for some reason they all just disappeared when I baked off the cake, and I really like those sprinkles too, so I was bummed that I kind of wasted so many of them. I guess they added sweetness, I don't know. Anyway, just bake that off at 350 for about 45 minutes. And once the cakes come out of the oven, let them cool for about 5 minutes. Then level off the top, watch your fingers, eat the scraps. And then since our pan is curved, I find that a butter knife is a little bit too harsh to try to nudge the cake away from the sides, so I just used a large spoon. And this works really well. Now I'm not gonna lie, it can be a little bit tricky to get these out of the pan, but I found that the best method was to use a combination of the spoon and your fingers to just kind of nudge it out of the pan. And now let's chop up our birthday cake Oreos. Just chop these into little bite-sized pieces. Also, I had never had a birthday cake Oreo before filming this video, and they are so good. I've been missing out for so long. They taste like birthday cake actually. I guess that's expected, but I don't know. They're tasty. Now to really drive home that funfetti theme, I'm gonna add some sprinkles to our birthday cake Oreos. Just kind of toss those through. And now let's hollow out our cakes. I'm just gonna grab a small knife and run it around the circumference of the cake. I guess that's not really the circumference. Like, the circumference minus ½ inch. And then I'm gonna grab a large spoon and just scoop out the center. Kinda like you're scooping out a bagel. Don't waste those scraps though, because this cake is so tasty. It's a really nice, dense, moist chocolate cake, and it's definitely my favorite. You can make cake pops, or just eat it is the other option, I guess. Well, that's what I did at least. Anyways though, now you're just going to fill this up with your birthday cake Oreos. You want to overfill the bottom layer because you can't fill the top layer up all the way since we have to flip it over on top of the cake. So just pile it up as high as you can. And then for the top layer, you're going to spread some chocolate ganache inside the cake. This is going to help our birthday cake Oreos stick because we have to flip it over after all. So just add those in and press them into the ganache. Now you're going to have to be brave and just flip it over on top. Don't worry if it doesn't look perfect as is. You can always readjust the cake and then go ahead and tuck in any Oreos that you see peeking out from the sides. Now I'm going to grab some pink buttercream frosting and just pipe these little squiggly lines on the side. This way it looks like there's glaze kind of running down the sides. Then add in a little circle in the center and fill it in. Hope this doesn't make you too dizzy. And don't forget to fill in the gaps too. Then grab an offset spatula and just kind of twirl the cake and smooth out the frosting. Then do any last touch-ups. And then to really put this over the top, we're going to sprinkle on some more crushed up birthday cake Oreos on top, along with some little sprinkles. And now our majestic creation is finished. And here's what it looks like sliced into. If you want it to look really nice though, you can add some more Oreos at the front of the cake just to look like they're spilling out. And that's it. Alright guys, our giant funfetti donut is finished now, and I love how this came out. It's a great kind of showstopper bake sale treat because it definitely gets people's attention and it tastes so good too. Anyways, though, I hope you guys have enjoyed this hashtag Bake It Change series. I have really enjoyed being the hashtag Bake It Change ambassador, but like I said, we are not finished yet. The campaign runs until November 1st, so make sure you go out and hold your own bake sales, bake some tie-dye cupcakes, sell them at your bake sale, or you can make any other treat that you like. And yeah, I think it's a great way to fundraise for girls' education in low-income countries so that we can get those girls to be the first in their family to graduate high school. It is an amazing cause, and I really hope you guys can help out. And I think that's about it. If you guys have any questions about She's the First, make sure to leave them in the comments below. And if you haven't subscribed already, make sure to do so because I post 2 new videos every week. You can also follow me on Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat, and Twitter at kawaiisweetweets, and then check out my website at kawaiisweetworld.com. And I'll talk to you guys all very soon. Bye guys, and good luck hashtag baking a change.